Night 6, folks. We are going to kick off tonight with a little bit of Joe Cool as a treat. Coming in with those stacks as he does, grabbing that camera too. Joe Cool currently 4-1 in second place technically with a pretty big gap to close. He's currently 16 points with Tyrant at 19, so still 3 points behind. Now, Malaysia is currently at 5th place, right on the precipice of salaried if he can maintain his current momentum. Joe Cool going after our ref there. Not too sure what Ref Neo did to inspire his wrath, but we are about to start the match. That is Malaysia, also eyeballing Ref Neo, and then Joe Cool coming in with that camera, getting tossed right into the corner for his trouble. Shooting Malaysia there, and now hitting him with that lariat with the camera right in the face. Big advantage here to start with, I think, and then going for some sort of elbow, and then Malaysia shoots up to the corner as he dodges it and nails Joe Cool with that flying forearm. Going one more time, hits him another time, that may be it. Ref Neo KO, no, one big leg drop that whiffs completely and hits Ref Neo as Malaysia grounds Joe Cool. And things not looking good for Joe Cool here at all as he is put in a rear naked choke. This may be it. Unless he can roll over onto those stacks, it may damage him. But it will damage Malaysia as well. Or he could just tap. There you go. He's rolling over onto the stacks. But Malaysia is still firmly latched on there. And then the snapmare into the stacks, into the barbed wire. Joe Cool catching his breath now, stalking, dropping the knee onto the thumbtacks still, and now Joe Cool going, no, Malaysia going for the whip into the superplex position. What's going on? Hurricanrana right into the center, and that's gonna be it. That is Joe Cool down and out, but Malaysia is not yet done. Joe Cool rolls out of the way. Joe Cool struggling there. Malaysia picks up with that big neck breaker onto the briefcase, and that has to be it. No, Malaysia isn't done. Ref Neo couldn't make the call. Oh, Malaysia wants the elimination, but that's gotta be it for Joe Cool. Looks like he's cut himself quite badly there in the corner as Malaysia takes the win and makes an even bigger gap for Tyrant. And speaking of the hero, the Tyrant, who is currently in first place, this is gonna be his match tonight, and he is up against none other than Scowl, who beat Tyrant last match in a strange display of quite decisive victory. Not quite sure what happened. Still, staff maintains that Tyrant got a minor stroke. Pardon the lag here. We're having a little bit of issues with our camera setup, but we'll work through it. You all right there, Tyrant? Oh, okay, we got Tyrant coming out. That chainsaw may be making some strange noises there, interfering with our music from the looks of it. And that's gonna be an object for sure. And then Quack sent outside by Tyrant. Tyrant with two dangerous weapons, but Skull doesn't seem concerned at all. Tyrant comes in with a tombstone right onto Skull immediately. Picks her back up for the elimination. Going at her with the chainsaw right into the face. And now it is just a strike exchange. Good old-fashioned fists. And Tyrant gets the initiative, grabs her, throws into the ropes, and comes in with an MDKO. And that may be it shortly. That was a brutal exchange. Tyrant going for the high score, though, with one more tombstone. Not quite an elimination, but I think that may be it. If Ref Neo comes in to make the call, but no, Tyrant ain't done. Big headbutt right into the corner. Quack making an issue of himself, distracting Neo long enough, just long enough, and now Tyrant with a big reverse power bomb, tossing out Scowl, and I think that may be it. Not just for the match, but Tyrant may have just won the bash here with a lead that is simply too big to reach for the other competitors. He has made a gap that is too big to close. third match of the night, and that is going to be Warhog making his way to the ring. I do believe Warhog has the one win, and it is a big one. He beat Tyrant yesterday with a beatdown victory. They had a big knockdown fight right in the middle of that ring. Tyrant had opportunities to eliminate him, but Tyrant wanted to fight in the middle from the looks of it, and he paid the price with his hubris there. And now Comrade Chun making his way to the ring. Chun currently at 2 and 3, despite the backup here from his team. If he wins this, he can get a maximum of 5 points, which will bring him up to 15. That puts him in salaried range to perhaps keep his salary, but it will put him still at a big gap to actually making Ozeki. Tyrant has, at this point, pretty much secured that, unless he has a very bad last 3 days. So now let's see where this goes. Warhog coming straight in and taunting, and then tossing out Ref Ellie right onto those steel steps. And then Chun with those educated feet. Taunting Warhog now. Ellie coming in from the back. And Chun takes advantage, but no, Warhog reverses. Catches him with a drop throw hold onto the steel chair. And Chun trying to get another offense in, and that is the big back body drop as he catches Warhog off a short whip. But Warhog reverses. Maintains his momentum on Chun. And Ellie once again in the ring. Comrade Stevie this time hanging out outside. Now Warhog takes it back to the center, his preferred spot, and then a big sit-out powerbomb right on Chun, narrowly missing Ref Neo there. And now Comrade Stevie making an issue of himself as he comes in, but is escorted out by Ref Neo. And now Warhog beating down Chun, and that is it. Warhog with his second win. He is going to score 4 points off of that. This is going to be him at 2 and 4. Not that impressive, but, well, it's something. It's definitely mixing up the ranks. Second to the last match already, and this one is going to involve Tripoli from the sounds of it. That is the sound of, well, Tripoli's team. And it looks like he is taking his full amount of time, prepping himself back behind the curtain. We see a little bit of a spillage over there. That may be, well, if Glaire's over there, it's probably going to be booze. The crowd's getting into it. They want to see the man. They want to see the legend. They want to see Tripoli making his way to the ring. And yep, looks like Glaire is amped up, completely out of that bottle. And now they're having a conversation. Bit of a pep talk outside before the match starts. Tripoli is up against excuse me. Tripoli is up against Johnny Coldbrew tonight. They have had matches in the past, but I cannot quite summon the head-to-head at this point. Forgiveness, please. And we'll see where this goes. As soon as both competitors enter the ring. Tripoli now with that SIG may not be the best for his health as Johnny Coldbrew makes his way to the ring. Johnny Coldbrew grabbing that N64. He's saying, Amador, don't forget your favorite console. Glaire now out there as well. We'll see if their seconds do much for influencing the result of this match shortly. Stare down to begin, and the N64 already in play. Bad Amador eating that coffin drop from Glaire. Now JCB going after Glaire, and Tripoli going after Bad Amador. As Tripoli is given a snapmare, and finally Bad Amador sent out, and we have a big strike exchange in the middle of the ring. Going in the favor of JCB from the looks like, but now JCB is up against the ropes. Coming in with that hip toss, putting Tripoli into that armbar, but not quite locking it in. Glaire is sent out, and now Tripoli's getting a little bit of momentum swinging back his way. But JCB is there. Throw in with the Irish Whip and then goes for the powerbomb. No, a pile driver right on the middle of the ring. Not quite enough to put away JCB, rather Tripoli. Going for another one. No, grounding. Picking up into a big back drop, and that may be it. That may be it for Tripoli. No, JCB wants maximum points. Tosses him into the barbed wire. Will Ref Neo call it? Not quite. JCB now taunting him with that cigarette. Tosses once more to the barbed wire, and that's gotta be it. JCB wins decisively. It was a little bit of an extended assault, but yep, that is definitely JCB with a clear victory. Last match of tonight, folks, and that is going to be Luigi Pirandello, the Gauntlet champion, finally finding his track. The track he's always come into as the Gauntlet champion. And he will be facing off against the only other person who has not yet gone tonight, and that is Finn Balor. Luigi Pirandello is currently in third place with 14 points. He is salaried, so there is the opportunity to get 5 whole points here. And if he does, he will put himself at 19, which is going to be still 5 points behind the current leader, who is, of course, the Hero. Now, if these two would get in the ring, we'll let the Forces of Ruin make their entrance. Yep, here we go. That's it. Yes, that counts as going into the ring, Luigi. Good job. Get in there. And then Luigi, with Luigi firmly in the ring, he has seemed to have left behind his stick of dynamite. That may come into play. We'll see how the Forces of Ruin feel as they make their way into the ring. There's Finn Balor. Finn Balor has been not doing well. He's 0-5, 0 points, not on the board at all. Potentially 5 points on the line here, if he would like to try and put himself on the board, but we'll see how he feels. We'll see how Luigi feels. How do you feel, guys? Luigi now comes in with that kidney punch from the back, grounding Finn Balor, hitting him with a big stomp, and that is Finn Balor with a monkey flip from the bottom. That was bait and switch, and a big decisive win for the member of the Forces as Mangilder is sent into the steel steps. Well, that's us for tonight, folks. Interesting way to close out the night. See you again tomorrow.